Hi guys, welcome back. If you were just here for my paycheck and challenge binder video, then welcome back. I'm glad that you stuck around. If this is the first thing today that you're tuning into, hello and welcome. And I'm so excited because this is my favorite part of everything that I do every week. I'm so excited to continue to stuff these binders. And so I'm so excited that you're here for it. We're going to start, as always, in our Disney binder. Look at her. She's so pretty. I'm going back and forth also on when to update this tracker. I initially was doing it every time that I was filling one in because it wasn't happening very often. I was making less money. And so now I just don't know because I kind of like the idea of not having a complete picture until like the end of the month, or until I finish all of my challenges and then I get to fill this in. So let me know what you think. For right now, we're going to leave it. And we can make a decision later. I'm not going to update this yet, but let me know what you think. So we're going to start. Oh, sorry, I bumped you. We're going to start in hotel. I was saying in my last video that I ordered like a scratcher tool for this, and I'm really excited about it. I feel like I'm going to feel like such an official cash stuffer. A quarter works perfectly fine. I mean, obviously you're watching me do it right now, but it is kind of awkward to hold, especially when I have my nails done. It's kind of awkward to hold, and so I'm excited to have something with like a longer handle. In reality, what it is a cuticle pusher. And I ordered it off of Amazon. It was like $5, so pretty inexpensive, but I'm very excited. I really feel like it's gonna elevate this very professional cash stuffing game that I've got going on. We're adding $22 to this today. And we're gonna kind of try to condense as we go. I did have to pull money out of here to go ahead and break some of the money that I got from the ATM today. So most of what we're gonna be seeing has already kind of been condensed, but in hotel, in the challenge, we've got 51, 150, 170, 175, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 181 out of $250. We've only got 3 after this cash stuffing that I'm doing right now. We only have 3 weeks on these, 3 spots left, and I'm so excited about that. I'm so excited to get these done and have the money just be combined in the envelope and not have to do this like front and back situation. I know obviously these aren't fully funding these categories, so we're gonna have to do another couple rounds of challenges actually, but still I'm excited to just like get these done, add that money, just know what I have in each one in total. So next up is, oh my gosh, the money's coming out. Next is tickets. It's another $250 challenge. Let's do this one in the very bottom corner. 21. So I quit my job today. One of them, I had 2. As I have been finishing up my degree, I got a job that better aligns with my degree. It's in accounting. I don't want to say too crazy much because I'm not sure really what I'm supposed to say. I don't know. So, yeah. And then I had a serving job, and I will just go ahead and say that I worked at Olive Garden because I'm not planning on going back. I worked at Olive Garden, and when I worked there in North Dakota, I absolutely loved it. I loved my management. I loved the people that I worked with. Absolutely loved it. And then I transferred to the one here in Oregon, and I kind of knew that that was going to be a hard transition because I loved my job so much before that I knew that all I was going to do was compare it to how it had been. Oh, well, this is so good that we did it in North Dakota versus this is the way that they're doing it here. I knew that like that was going to be kind of an issue for me. I didn't realize how much of an issue that it was going to be. I don't know. So when I got this job that I'm in currently, I went back and forth on whether or not to keep the one that I've got at Olive Garden. Let me count this for you. I've got 51, 150, 170, 175, 76, 77. So I went back and forth on whether or not I was going to keep it, and I decided that it would be nice to just be able to pick up a shift if I wanted to, make some extra money if there was something that I wanted to buy. But then working this job like 8 to 4:30, 40 hours a week is just like, that in itself isn't a lot, but then when you tack on trying to work the weekends at Olive Garden, which is like a very like, you know what I mean? Like people heavy service related job, that's just, it's kind of mentally taxing, I'm not gonna lie. And I don't know, I didn't want to do it anymore. And I was kind of nervous to quit, which is I think why I like held on so long. Anyway, today I messaged one of my managers and gave my notice, and I haven't gotten a response. I know that it's been read, but I haven't gotten a response yet, which is also giving me anxiety because I don't like feeling like I made anybody upset. But in reality, I haven't worked in like a month there, and I don't know, it's just not the same, you know? So anyway, that's okay. The door is open wider to better opportunities, and right now it's the job that I'm working currently. I'm in it as a temporary fill for the permanent position, and they're hiring for the permanent position, and I'm so excited for it. So I'm applying to that, and now I feel like I'm able to dedicate more of my time, or like come across like I don't know, I'm like better prepared for the job, if that makes sense. Like I don't have anything else going on. I'm not trying to work another job as well. Like this is what I'm committed to. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm just, the whole thing's just giving me anxiety, to be honest with you. We're going to scratch this one for food. We're going to do the same one that we did on the other one and do this bottom corner. 14. I don't know, it feels weird. I've been a server for a really long time. Like ever since I turned 18, I've been serving. I served my entire way through college. And so it feels weird to not be doing that anymore. It's also quite the change of pace to go from a service industry restaurant job to a desk job. It's not a bad transition. It's not a bad change. I like not lifting heavy things. I like not holding hot plates. But it is like, I don't know, it's an adjustment, man. It's just like, I don't want to say slow. It's not slow, it's just a different pace. We're going to put one back. I grabbed 15. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 86. 86 going into food. That's out of 125. So we're making pretty good progress on that one. Souvenirs. I'm curious. We're going to scratch this one. I'm curious if it's going to be 14 because the other one was. And it's 13. So I was curious if she made her challenges kind of like all with the same template. So if you got two $250 scratch offs, if the numbers would be in the same places underneath the stickers. And I was a little bit anxious. You'd think that I would have thought about that before, but I kind of just thought about it. But they're not. And I said this before, but these are from Bria Snyder. She's Bria Snyder Co. on Etsy. She's also she's Bria Explores Budgeting on YouTube. Or you can watch on Bria.Snyder. She has like travel content. $13 going into souvenirs. Oh my gosh, you know what we're gonna do? I'm actually very excited about this because we're gonna go ahead and put it in because I don't want to mess myself up. 2, 3, And then we've got 20, 40, 45, and 50 that we're going to pull out so that we can get rid of this 50. So now in souvenirs, and this isn't just in this challenge, this is in the entire envelope, because this challenge that I was doing initially, instead of being like the other ones, this one was the one that I had already completed. So in the whole envelope, we've got 50, 100, 150, 200, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $210. And this challenge is 125. This one is $125, but it's kind of hard to know where we're at because all the money's combined. So we'll let that one be a surprise. We know what it's going to finish to. It's going to finish to 245 because the challenge before was for 120. But moving on to experiences, this one, so pretty. We're adding $10 to this. You know what? Or should we add 20? Like, let's be really honest. There's 2 more here. If I do one of them, there's going to be 1 left. And then there's like this week, next week, the week after. Or we could do 2 this week, 2 next week, 1 the week after. And then we're like at a new row. Let's put $10 in and do 1. And then we may come back. This is one though that like the other challenges towards the front of the binder, we're gonna have to do more than once because we have to fill those with more money. This isn't one that really needs any more money after it's done. So I don't know that I wanna like rush through this one because I don't wanna have a bunch of envelopes that are done and then have to, you know what I mean? Like only fill the front envelopes. So we've got 210, that's easy. And then the last one in here is for transportation. Should we just stick to the bottom corner? Let's do that. $9. And I don't see any ones. To make this easy and do a 10. So we're gonna do a 5 and some 1s. Giraffes are my favorite animal. That's literally why I bought this one. It is at Animal Kingdom. Is the backdrop for this one, or like the location where it was taken, but giraffes are my favorite. They're so cute, and like look at his neck. That just doesn't seem like a real animal to me. So we're putting, oh, no, that's not right. We're putting $9 in this one. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So now in the front of this challenge, we've got 50, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, and 79. And that is out of 100. There's 21 more dollars. And then we're gonna pop into the tropical. We're gonna skip plane tickets for now. We're also gonna skip hotel for now. Let's see what we've got left over once we finish all of these. In beach, please. This one's one of mine. Let's scratch this one. Oh my gosh, we got the pineapple, and that one's 25. So we might not be doing one of the ones in the front, but that's okay. Oh my God, do you hear him? So I'm gonna talk quiet so I don't wake him up, but my dog, that's what we're talking about, has never howled. Like awake, in real life, he's never howled. And our old roommate Gavin, heard him howl one time when we were like at home visiting, and he was staying in North Dakota too, like with friends. And so Gavin heard him howl. And we were upset because we'd never heard it before. And then Reese said the other day that he heard him howling. And I don't know if that is what that just was, but very cute. So we're putting 25 into this one. I hope he does it again. I'm like trying to talk quiet that way I can hear him. We've got 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 135, and 140. Yeah. I was like, that math doesn't add up, but it does. This is another one that had money in it already, so that is not what we've saved with this challenge, but we're adding to what we already had on the envelope with this challenge. Souvenirs. Let's do this one. $18. We're putting a lot into these today, and we still have that one in the back of this binder that takes all of our money every time. So got $18. We're gonna grab a 20. Hopefully there's 2 ones in here because I don't want to count. Okay. So now in souvenirs, we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, $92. I'm okay with these getting more money, especially after we've done the Disney binder all the way through. That's why I did that one first, because that is my priority at the moment. But then after that, it's like this money needs to have a place to go. It needs to have a job, and I would rather it be saved for a trip than really for anything else. So I'm okay with it going in here. I'm okay with these things costing a lot of money. But if they didn't take it all at one time, then we could do more, you know? Experiences we use as a catch-all. We're skipping it. Transportation. This one is the one that I'm talking about that takes all my money because that 36 right there, it's scary. I made these so long ago. I don't even remember what the numbers are. I don't even remember if I made the numbers to an amount or if I just threw random numbers on here. So we're all going to be surprised together. Let's do this one. I'm holding my breath. $21. That's actually not that bad, especially coming off of the 18 that we did before. 18 and 25. We're just kind of, we're really stuffing this binder today. But like I said, it's perfect. That's what it's here for. So $21. You know those people who have those like, well, maybe not. If you watch other cash stuffers, these people have these like vacuum things that they vacuum all this stuff up with. I just don't like them. I mean, maybe it would be nice to vacuum up everything, but I just think that they look gimmicky. We're adding $21 into this. What do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I do it? We have so many ones. Let's just add a 1. So in here, we have 50, 100, 120, 140, 141, 2, 3, 4, 145. So we have $40 in 20s, 50, we have $60, and that's not including this big stack of ones that we have over here. Oh, you know what we need to do though, is add 25 to the, well, that takes a decent chunk, to the Christmas binder for next week. Or not next week, but the end of the month. So now we've got $50 in here. Halfway to a stuffing in that one. Do we do it? The problem now is that like it's gonna start a new row, and that just seems like not a fun time. You know what? We put a lot of I don't know what to do. We put a lot of money into this binder already. We've put, what, $60? More than $60 in here today. And that's more than I normally, like, budget for in here, and I know that we're gonna hit experiences with some leftover money at the end. So we're gonna close this one. We're gonna go back into our challenge binder. I don't want to put this 20 anywhere but in here. So we're gonna leave that 20 there. We know that that's what that's for. And we're gonna go back to, oh my gosh, should we do another one on Shut the Box? Shut the Box is one of my favorites. We did add more money to this than I was planning to add. So there's $55. Let's just do another one. Let's do another one and hope that it doesn't take all of our money. I forgot to print this on cardstock, and so I printed it on regular paper, and I'm scared it's gonna bleed onto my counters. Okay, that's gonna fall. We're gonna keep going. We've got 2 dice, 4. What color do we need to do? Are there only 3? No, there's 4, so let's do a dark blue this time. 4. I've got 3. See, these are the ones that I'm talking about that scare me because they're the low numbers, and then you don't have them till like when you get the high numbers, 11, you don't have the things that you need to do. You know what I mean? I've got 8. $11. We're gonna do 9 and 2, even though that's scary. I like to leave the 2 because as we saw last week, what happens is you get snake eyes and then there's nowhere to go except for this 2 spot. And the last round that we did, I could do this math. What, $16? That's a lot. So I like to leave that 2 open, but I've got 7. We're doing okay this round. And 4. So we're done. If you complete this without like having any leftover, say we rolled a 6 right now, we would have shut the box. And I know that other people that I watch that do this do a certain amount for that, $5, $20, whatever. I say the point of the game is to get that, right? Like that is kind of your goal. And I'm going to reward myself by not saving any. So that's not what we did this time. But if you see that happen, we're not going to save anything. It's completely up to you. It's your budget. It's your binder. It's your games. But for me, we have all these other rows to save money. So that row, we're not going to save anything. But right now, we're going to pop $6 more into there. We have a lot of ones to continue to work with. So I'm excited to do some more of these. I close this envelope too much every single time. Okay. So now in here, we have 40, 50, 55, 60, and $61, which is really good because like I said, I want to do $100 in here a month. This is going towards another, just whatever, money on my credit card. So, do I want to do another little worker bee? Let's do another one. We did 6 last time. Should we do 6 again? You know what? We're going to save him because what if there's a time that we don't have a lot of money in the budget. So let's do this mean cop looking guy. We're going to put him here. And he's worth $7. $5, $6, and $7. So now in here we've got 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. And I think that that's out of 100. So we're making pretty good progress on that one as well. I'm going to skip this one. There's a chance that we get 25, and I don't feel like taking that chance at the moment and with what we've got left. So let's do another one on here. These are $7. We've got another window. Let's do it. Oh, that's crooked. There. On her, these are from Liz and Les, and on her Etsy, she has videos showing you how to put them together, and I obviously should have done my homework, but those are available if you want to follow along with her and do yours the way that she does hers. Obviously, I'm piecing it together on my own, so mine might look a little bit different, but completely up to you. Those are just nice though, so that you can see how it looks when it's completed, if you're curious before you buy it. I put the money in there, right? $5, $10, $11, $12, $13, $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, and we should have, no, I couldn't have put the money in there. 5, 6, and 7. We're going to skip this one because it's got high numbers. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, $24. Do we do a card or do we do Disney villains? We're going to do a card, I think. Villains doesn't have an end, you know? It's just a game, and it doesn't have an end, and this one does. And the closer that we get to finishing it, the closer that we get to another challenge. So let's pull just one, and it's a 2. Do we do another one? Let's do another one. And a 7. And they're both spades. 2 and a 7. We haven't gotten a lot of diamonds. We need those. And we're gonna finish the spades up, it looks like. I mean, we've gotten a lot. Everything that we've pulled, this cash stuffing for this has been spades. Okay, and then we're adding 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So now in here we've got 50, 100, 110, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. $128 in the Disney 100 cards challenge from Bria Snyder. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this. I was gonna split that money now. Let's see, what do we have? Do we have a 20 on here? We do. Let's just throw this in here and then we will split the rest. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 758, 859, 950, 970, 990, 1010, 1030, 1050, 1070, 1090, 1095, 96, 97, 98. $1,098 in the 52-week challenge. We're going to color the 20 off. We were able to color in 3 boxes today. Very exciting. And then next week we will try to do, I don't know, maybe we'll do like 30 and 33. Maybe. Those are kind of high. Or we could do like 25 and 17, 25 and 24. I don't even know, but we'll try to pick 2 to do next week as well. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and $15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, let's put $5 into, you know what actually we're going to do? Sorry, jumping all around. Let's grab Hawaii, or the tropical travel binder, and go into here. I just want to see what we've got in here. See if we can make it an even number. 50, 60, 65, 66, 67. Should we get 80? Put 13 in. Let's do that. So now we've got $80 in experiences. And we'll pop $2 into Disney. So that's got 102. Now in that one. And that is how we have spent all of our money. If you like this kind of split format that I've got going on, where the travel binders are by themselves, let me know. Obviously, we got a little extra daily dose of the games at the end. So I think that's always fun, but let me know kind of what you're thinking. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you back here next week. Okay, bye.